it was a great event, which obviously took a lot of planning over the last 6 months really. But to see it work so well, and to see at the end of the day that the public that came down enjoyed themselves so much, it did make it all worthwhile, all the stress that we've been through in the organisation. But it really came together at the end, and unfortunately the rain was against us on the Saturday, but it was against a lot of events that were going on, the firework displays locally, that lost thousands on the night. We actually made a profit, and it was great to see people that come down that braved the weather, and we stayed open and made it a success.
Now I believe the queues of traffic were phenomenal.
Yeah, it was something that we was worried about. We owe a great debt of thanks to the villagers of East Tilbury for putting up with us for the 2 nights and taking over their village. But yeah, I mean, the queues of people stretched back thousands of metres, and the cars right through the village, right through East Tilbury. It was absolutely phenomenal, the turnout that we had.
So was there a particular, seeing the collage of photographs, was there a particular theme to the night?
Yeah, we wanted to do things different this year. It was decided early on after last year's event that we wanted to theme it. We wanted to get away from the plastic witches and the screen masks and so on. And various ideas were thrown up, and it was actually my wife, Melanie, we were sitting in the garden during the summer and thinking, what can we do? And then realised our main prop is the tunnel system through the fall. Everyone loves it, everyone loves to go down there, it's scary in its own right. And she came up with the idea of Victorian London and Jack the Ripper, which was perfect, because I think in one sense the people of Thurrock, a lot of them are from East London, their families are from East London, it's something that they can connect with. So that's where the idea came from. And also from a sort of, Coalhouse thought is all about education, from an educational point of view. It was teaching people about what life was like in Victorian London, and it sort of went from there. But then obviously the next thing was how to turn the tunnels into Victorian London, which we had great fun doing. I had a great lot of help and setting up and things.
And when's your next event?
Halloween. Next year, people keep asking me, am I going to be involved in next year's Halloween? I've said no, after the stress this has caused, but it's been hard work, it's cost me my job, I've got asthma doing it, but at the same time, seeing people's faces after the event and the positive stuff I've heard back, it makes me want to get involved, and I'm sure we're looking forward. There's already a few ideas being talked about for next year.
Because this isn't just the only thing you do down here, is there's a lot more sort of paranormal?
No, I run the paranormal nights down here, so I'm quite used to spending lots of time in the tunnels. But I'm a volunteer like everyone else. We're sort of sometimes unthanked, unpaid, always unpaid volunteers at the fort. Our main thing is to save the fort for not just future generations, but today's generation. We need to raise a lot of money, and Halloween is obviously a good way of raising money. We have to raise £20,000 a year just to stay open. That's without the restoration projects that we try to do. So Halloween's very important, and I'm sure next year will be just as big, if not better, and raise lots more money for the poor. Oh no, obviously we had loads of help. Our first sort of break, so to speak, was one of the actors from last year. A chap called Steve Hodder that runs a local drama group. We kept in touch from last year, and this year we got the drama shed involved, and they were absolutely superb. So enthusiastic, so easy to work with. They had been rehearsing for months for this. Through Steve, we then got in touch with a chap called Paul Lazelle, that's a local man that makes props, designs and makes props for theatre productions. And he just let us in his warehouse, which was an Aladdin's cave, and just said, help yourself, and which was absolutely fantastic. But yeah, everyone pulled together, and that was a great thing about Halloween as well. It wasn't just all about the people that come down and walk through the tunnels and get scared. It was bringing people together. It was all the different sort of people that of an evening after work would sit and make outfits or paint signs, and just little things, helping in the car park and supplying the food for the night. It was a real bonding experience, and